Meanwhile, the Labour Ministry has decried an underfunding of 6 billion shillings that may limit the search for job opportunities for Kenyans, especially abroad. Labour Principal Secretary Shadrack Mwadime, while appearing before the National Assembly Labour Committee, called on members of Parliament to support the Labour Migration and Export Programme with an extra 475 million, saying it is the solution to the unemployment crisis. And as Gichuki Wachira now reports, a section of MPs are concerned the Labour Migration and Export Programme will cause a skills drain from Kenyan labour sector as professions leave the country.
With an estimated 1 million Kenyans graduating from local tertiary institutions to an economy that can only accommodate roughly 200,000 new jobs every year, Labour Principal Secretary Shadrack Mwadime appeared before the Labour Committee to justify need for more funding to support the Labour Migration and Export Programme.
I want to assure you, Chair, as we get more resources, because as I said, we have to keep on knocking these doors, even continuously negotiating with these countries, to eventually have the BLS signed. If you give us additional resources, I want to assure you, and I'll come back to you, because I'm responsible, to you. You provide oversight for my State Department. I'll come back to you and tell you with the additional resources we've received, for example, on foreign travel, this is what we've been able to do. We have secured ABCD.
The National Treasury has allocated the Labour Ministry 5 billion shillings against a requirement of 11 billion shillings. Mwadime says the Labour Migration and Export Programme needs 475 million shillings more.
We don't have labour attaches in some of these countries, as I mentioned earlier on. It's difficult to negotiate because we have, gone into several virtual meetings with them. But every time they tell us, wait, we will eventually have it signed, wait, And yet we have already given them our BLS. And therefore, this issue of waiting can only be unlocked by us going physically there and meeting our counterparts so as to ensure action is taken.
While some legislators are pessimistic the labour export might cause skills and profession deficiency locally, others supported the push for more resources.
You have a very high opportunity of getting a lot of money from the government because the attention of the president is on this ministry. The opportunities in Germany are hindered by language. Now, as a ministry, we must be seen being proactive or practically working on managing the issue of language deficit. Like the NICTA should be having a specific program whereby we are offering courses of language for Germany.
The lawmakers also want the government to streamline access of required documents for labour migration. Labour export is a key agenda for Kenya Kwanza administration, but with limited resources. PS Labour admits it will be difficult to access these international markets and also to put labour attaches to guarantee the security of Kenyans working abroad. Gichuki Wachira, Prime Edition.